Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out with, is it the two princes? Are you the king now? With the debuts coming up soon? What's the situation?
Prince Sammy, that's Prince Sammy, baby. That's Prince Sammy. He's ready. We're here today on a media day in London. I'm happy and proud of my son. I've repeated myself quite a few times today, but I'm going to do it again. Like I said, we're here today. This is a media day. I don't know about all these other fighters. In my eyes, my son is taking over. My son, Sammy, is the one that's going to light up the Misfits, and he's going to show them what it's about.
Let's come to the Fresh Prince, Sammy Hamed. Sammy, I like that nickname, the Fresh Prince. Look, with the pressure of what your father did in the ring, there's going to be a lot of people with their eyes on August 31st.
Yeah.
What do you feel you have to show them in the ring?
Do you know what? Everyone keeps asking me, like, do I feel like I need to show everyone the knockout, and do I need to impress, and have I got these boots to fill? To be honest, I couldn't care what anyone thinks except my mum and dad, as long as my mum and dad are proud of me. Regardless of that, I still think I'm going to go out there and get the knockout anyway, because that's what I'm about. And it's not to show anyone, but that's how I fight anyway.
Why the Misfits route?
Do you know what? I think it suits me down to a T. I think I'm a big personality. I think I can put bombs in seats, and I think I can put backs on the canvas.
You called in swinging, yeah, it was good, wasn't it? But you called in swinging Sammy as well too. Has he got slinging? That's it.
Sammy.
Has he got that power that you've got?
I think he's a bit more dangerous. I mean, I don't know. Listen, he's got that horrible power. It's like a concussive power. So when Sammy hits them and hits them clean, this guy's going to be in trouble. I'm telling you now. The best thing that his opponent's done is he's already spat something out, said something that's made Sammy feel even more. Now he must fall.
Yeah.
Ask Sammy about it. But
that's what my hero used to say, Muhammad Ali. Now he must fall, possibly in the round that he calls.
Which round is it? What round are you calling?
Oh,
Do you know what? We don't know.
We won't give away just yet.
We ain't going to give you that one right now.
I talked to your son about the criticism that people will naturally say because he is your son. But what would you make of the people who will doubt him because of what you achieved in the ring?
Listen, I keep hearing, people saying they're talking behind our back. Listen, of course they're going to talk behind our back. It's a natural thing. It's human nature. But they're talking behind us because they're all behind us, right? Listen, what else can I say? I mean, they can say anything they want about my sons, but all I know is this: they're being brought up right. They're confident. They're ready to do business. My sons are in the 20s now. This is not their peak. They haven't reached their peak. They're starting out. They're novices, but they don't look like novices. They look like dangerous professionals.
Even though I'm about the age that my dad was about to retire, I'm still not in my peak yet.
You're not in your peak.
No,
nowhere near.
No.
Sammy's ready to do some damage. He's ready to have some fun. I reckon Sammy's going to come out, do an unbelievable entrance. He's going to have his brothers with him. He's going to relax in that ring. You're going to see a guy who you think's been probably boxing for years and years and years with tons of amateur experience. But you know what? He's had none of that. But just don't forget the blood that's running through that boy's veins is the same blood as his daddy. So you know what we say? Trust me, daddy.
Trust me, daddy.
You've made the move to Manchester. You've joined up with Jamie Moore. Talking about that move, moving from Birmingham, from Spencer and D2.
Yeah. Do you know what? D2's always going to be one of my best friends. I'll always hit the pads. Same goes for Spencer McCracken. Huge part of my life for the last couple of years, Spencer's been, and it's never going to be forgotten. I'll always be training with him up in Birmingham. But for now, Jamie Moore is my new coach. So is Nigel Travis. And they're bringing me on leaps and bounds. Literally every week in the gym, I feel like a new fighter. I'm sparring top level boys, and I'm holding my own. And for me, that's giving me the most confidence.
In safe hands with Jamie Moore and Nigel Travis.
Look, I'm so happy Sammy's just mentioned Spencer.
Yeah.
Because look, there was in Brum with him. He did an amazing job, especially for Adam's first fight. So Spencer McCracken, for me, amazing guy, amazing trainer. We miss him. But now the boys are with Jamie Moore. But we'll never ever forget Spencer. For me, Jamie Moore was an unbelievable fighter that did unbelievably well, that had possibly even more unbelievable knockouts than I did. I loved the way he used to fight, so exciting. So for him to be training my sons and have his heart and his soul there, ready to train them and teach them, I love that. I admire that. And I went down to his gym to see him and see my sons training, and seeing Jack Cattrall there. I'm very proud and very supportive of Jack, especially what's happened with him throughout his fights. I'm so happy that he's achieved now, because for me, he's never lost, and he won the first fight easy. I just want to see him. I'd love to see him beat his fighter that he's fighting next. What's his name? And then hopefully, I'd just love to see him do a demolition of Teofimo. I'd love to see that. And you know what? I would not put it past Jack Cattrall.
James, just a couple of quick final things before I let you go. First of all, we're getting the undisputed rematch between Fury and Usyk. Now, so I want to come to you first and say a lot of people are saying that Tyson Fury should have stopped the showboating. He did too much showboating in the first fight. That led to his downfall. You're someone who is famed for that. Do you think you want to see this, the showboating side of him in the rematch? Does he need to do that to get the victory? Or can he tail that back and still win?
Firstly, I want to just make this point that I don't personally think it was anything to do with this showboating. Listen, there was parts in the fight. It was a close fight. People need to realise it was a close fight. But listen, that 9th round was what it was, and for me, I'm amazed it actually went past the 9th round, because when the referee stepped in. But you know what? It just shows you, even though Tyson went through all of that, he still found it within himself to finish the fight on his feet. And that's why I rate Tyson. I rate him. I rate his family. Look, they've come against a lot of talk recently, but people need to realise, yeah, you've seen him against Usyk, but why don't they talk about him now, about all of his victories, about doing to what he did to Wilder before anybody did it? Why don't they talk about that? Why is nobody talking about him being, nobody being nowhere near him for all them years until Usyk's come up now? So I rate him. He's put his stamp on the sport. We've got nothing but love, for the Furies and for Tyson Fury. I want him to win. I want him to do well.
How does he do it?
Listen, he's got to come out. He's got to keep him on his jab. He's got to control the fight, the centre of the ring. He's got to hit him with them uppercuts that he's hitting him with. He's got to hit him hard and make sure that he try and hurts him in the early rounds. And that's how he wins.
Lastly, I'll come to you, Sammy. Did you see that clip of AJ and Dubois, that energy between the two of them? AJ was about to go.
It was mad that, but do you know what? Dubois, you've got to give him a lot more credit. He's very young. I watched him, he fought on the main event when my younger brother made his debut in Poland. He give Usyk a good go as well, do you know what I'm saying? You can't rule him out, but to be honest with you, I think AJ's going to take home the dub.
Feel the same way?
Well, you know what? I'm a little bit like that, because I've always said that Daniel Dubois is a dangerous guy. And when he pulled out that body shot of an uppercut that put down the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, for as long as he went down and he wouldn't get up until he was right and ready. I don't know. Was it a low blow? I'm not 100% sure. I know it was on. It was right on the belt of the shorts. But look, I don't write off Daniel Dubois, and I think that if he goes out there and he's got the heart and the will to win, then he probably will do. So I'm thinking it could be hard, but listen, AJ's got a new trainer. AJ's looking unbelievably better than he normally has. So let's see it. It's an interesting fight. I love the fight. I love the card. God willing, we're going to be there. We're going to be watching live.
Gents, I'll leave the microphone to you. Speak to the camera. Why should people tune in on August 31st?
Because I'm coming to steal the show. I'm coming for the knockout. Hopefully you're gonna see the dog in me, and I love a tear up. What about you, Pops?
Why people should watch my son fighting on the 31st of August in Dublin? I love Dublin too, boy. Love them Irish, boy.
Big up Dublin.
Okay, so for me, slinging Sammy, it's gonna be slinging him that night. I'll tell you straight. For me, Sammy's got the heart, the desire, the determination, and the will to win. And I guarantee you, that night is going to be Sammy's night. He's going to come out, he's going to do an unbelievable entrance, and he's going to take somebody out. I feel for that other guy, but you're going to get took out. Believe me. Sammy punches really hard. He's got great movement, great head movement, great lateral movement. And you know what? Sammy's a natural. I've got to tell you the truth. Sammy's a natural. So let's see it. Let's see it. Sammy's got no pressure.
No pressure.
Because look, no pressure, because Sammy's natural. I can't wait for, inshallah, Sammy to do the business. I'm going to be sat ringside with my wife, my beautiful wife, Alicia, inshallah. We're going to watch him. We're going to support him all the way. I can't wait to see him win, inshallah, in Dublin. Biggie top, one time. Free Palestine. And Yemen, we're backing up Yemen and Free Palestine.